Welcome back, UFC fans. We have UFC Fight Night. Cannonier Rodrigues coming off a very, I want to say UFC 312 was a decent card. Now, with the main event went how we thought it was going to go, but every other fight on there, I feel like it seemed to deliver. Starting in the beginning, 19-second knockout, but we'll go through that on our review. We got Fight Night, Cannonier and Rodrigues. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go through the prelims. We're going to go through the main card, and I'm not going to lie to y'all. One, y'all know I can't pronounce everyone's name, so don't make fun of me in the comments. Two, I don't remember a lot of the guys that fight on Fight Night, okay? I do have to look at them and see who they fought last. I'm not great like some of you that are like, oh, this dude is new in the UFC. He's fought 3 fights. He's done this. He's done that. Some of these guys are unmemorable. I'm sorry. It'll be okay, though. We're going to do our picks, predictions, and upsets starting in the prelims. Julia Alvia and Jacqueline Canty. Anyways, number 12 ranked women's bantamweight taking on number 13 ranked women's bantamweight. And what is interesting to me about this, they are so close in the rankings, yet they are so far apart in the Vegas odds. Jacqueline is a 700 favorite to Julia's 500 underdog. Jacqueline coming off a victory. 7-fight win streak, 3 wins by knockout, 2 first-round finishes, taking on Julia, who has a 4 wins by knockout, 2 wins by submission, and a 4 first-round finish, coming off a loss to Miesha Tate in 2023. So off rip, Julia's had a layoff. Jacqueline obviously in here going crazy. 7-fight win streak, 8-1 in the UFC, or not, 3-0 in the UFC. So she's fought some dogs. I'm obviously rocking the 700 favorite on this one. Give me Jacqueline. And by the way, Julia Alva being number 12 ranked and hasn't fought since 2023, we got to do better, UFC. Next, we got number 15 ranked heavyweight Dontel Mays taking on Walter Walker. I do remember Walter Walker. I think he is 1-1 in the UFC. Dontel Mays, I feel like coming off a loss, maybe. Walter Walker is coming off a dub to Junior Tafa, and before that, coming off a loss in April 2024. This man has 6 wins by knockouts, 2 wins by submission, and 5 first-round finishes. We know how these heavyweights like to do it. Taking on Dontel Mays, 11-7 in the UFC, 7 wins by knockout, 2 first-round finishes, coming off a loss to Gaziv. By the way, Gaziv is a dog. If he doesn't have a number next to his name, he's going to very soon. I'm taking Walter Walker on this one. I get it's going to be Fight Night. It's going to be a pick'em. All right, 150, 180. I'm taking Walter Walker. Next, we have Vince Morales and Elijah Smith. Elijah Smith making his UFC debut. Vince Morales, I think, coming off a loss. I think coming off a loss. This man has been through it in the UFC. He's fought some ranked fighters. He's fought some non-ranked fighters. One of my favorite, Chris Gutierrez. I think this is Chris Gutierrez, one of his first fights in the UFC. Could be right, could be wrong. I think this is one of his leg kick finishes. I'm going to go with that. But yeah, on this one, I'm going Elijah Smith. I'm rocking Elijah Smith on this one. And the UFC website, 0 out of 10. Whoever made this is terrible. Next, we have Gabriel Bonfim and Chaos Williams. Chaos Williams coming off a big W, right? Coming off a big W. Wait, coming off 2 big Ws? Coming off 2 big Ws in the UFC. 8 wins by knockout, 1 win by submission, 7 first-round finishes. Taking on Gabriel Bonfim, who is a 218 favorite. Wait, did I click the right one? Yeah, Gabriel Bonfim. 3 wins by knockout, 12 wins by submission. Absolute dog on the ground, coming off a dub against Lusa, 8 first-round finishes. I am probably rocking Gabriel Bonfim on this one. I feel like earlier in these rankings, ground game means a lot, right? I feel like Gabriel could probably go out there and box with him. I feel like if he gets him down, though, it's absolutely inevitable that happens. I feel like he finishes him on the ground. Next, we have Rafael Estevam and Jesus Aguilar. Rafael, a 485 favorite. There's such big gaps in the sports betting world on this one. Coming off a loss to my boy Charles Johnson. Charles Johnson, if you don't know who that is, go check him out. An absolute dog. 4 wins by knockout, 3 wins by submission, 1 first-round finish. 12-0. Oh, no, he's coming off a win to Charles. Ooh. 12-0 in the UFC. That's why he's a massive favorite. That's why he's a massive favorite. Jesus Aguilar, 370 underdog, 1 win by knockout, 7 wins by submission, 4 first-round finishes. This man is a solid, well-rounded fighter. But y'all know what I'm doing. I got to go with the guy that's a 485 favorite. Give me Rafael. Next, we have Jared Gordon and Mashrabad. Why would y'all do me like this? Why would y'all do me like this? We got Jared Gordon, 175 favorite, taking on Mashrabad Ruzabov. I wonder if this dude's related to that other guy with last name kind of looks, I don't know what I'm trying to say. First fight in the UFC, 11 wins by knockout, 5 wins by submission, 11 first round finishes. These dudes from like Uzbekistan, all of their records are like inflated. It's weird. I'm taking Jared Gordon on this one. 7 wins by knockout, 2 wins by submission, 3 first round finishes. Give me Jared Gordon. The last guy with the name like this, Joaquin Buckley knocked him out or something. His had an absolute insane, ridiculous amount of fights, and I just didn't buy into it. Last but not least on our prelims, we have Angela Hill taking on Ketlin Souza. Angela Hill, a 108. Oh, it's a pick'em. We got to pick them, ladies and gentlemen. Angela Hill, been around for a while, 17-14 in the UFC, 5 wins by knockout, 11 wins by decision, 1 first-round finish. But what I will say about these new female fighters, they know how to go out here and finish fights. 15-4 for Ketlin, 8 knockouts, 2 wins by submission, 5 first-round finishes. Now, I know Angela Hill has been here and done that. I am taking Ketlin Souza onto the main card. What we all came here for. We have Connor Matthews taking on Jose Delgado. I'm thinking Jose Delgado, this is his first fight in the UFC. Yes, no, maybe so. His first fight in the UFC, 4 wins by knockout, 4 wins by submission, 5 first-round finishes, 8-1 in his MMA career. Taking on Connor Matthews. Not his first fight in the UFC. Actually, his second fight, coming off a loss. 1 win by knockout, 5 wins by submission, 6 first-round finishes. That means pretty much every fight he's had, he's finished in the first round. So he's looking like an absolute dog. No fight odds on this. I'm probably rocking. God, I could coin flip this one. I have a $5 bill. Heads or tails, chat? It's tails. We're rocking Jose Delgado. Y'all never seen anyone do heads or tails with a $5 bill. Next, we have Rodolfo Vieira and Andre Petrovsky. Vieira, a 278 favorite. We're going to look at the favorite first. 1 win by knockout, 9 wins by submission, 6 first-round finishes, 10-2 in his MMA career, and he is on a 2-fight win streak. You love to see it. You love to see guys streaking. Maybe we'll word that differently next time. Taking on Andre Petrovsky. Andre Petrovsky. Did he say he was from the United States? This is very interesting. Yeah, he's from the United States. 4 wins by knockout, 4 wins by submission, 4 first-round finishes. These guys, I feel like they're pretty evenly matched. I feel like the odds are a little bit disparative on this one. Something in my soul is telling me take Andre Petrovsky, though. We're going to rock Andre Petrovsky on this one. We have Ishmael Bonfim and Nazim. I mean, y'all, why do y'all keep doing me like this, UFC? Nazim Sadyakov. He has a V at the end of his name. Luckily, not from Russia, so we're not going to let that be the deciding factor. 218 favorite for Ishmael, 9 wins by knockout, 4 wins by submission, 6 first-round finishes, so he can go in there and... Oh, wait, did he beat the dude with the cool mustache? He did. Oh, no. We're probably rocking Ishmael on this one. Let's look at Nazim. 6 wins by knockout, 2 wins by submission, 3 first-round finishes. Ooh, 9-1-1. He's got the beard and everything too. He's got the V at the end of his name. Guys, I've learned over my years, you don't bet against a guy with a V at the end of his name. Give me Nazim. Next, we have 3 fights left on the card. We have Edmund Shabazian and Dylan Budka. Dylan Budka, 300 underdog, coming off a loss to Petrovsky. I feel makes me even happier I picked Petrovsky to win this one. Fighting Edmund Shabazian, our favorite red-haired fighter currently. 11 wins by knockout, 1 win by submission, 11 first-round finishes, 13-5, coming off a loss to Gerald Meshar. I thought, what, submission? That was an interesting fight. I do remember that one. Oh, okay, he's 1-2 in his last 3. Okay. It looked like he was 0-3. I was like, dang, this is gonna hurt. I'm going to Edmund Shabazian. Next, we have Calvin Kattar taking on Youssef Zalal from Morocco. 485 favorite for Zalal. What? Calvin Kattar's chopped liver. This dude got to be a dog. 16-5. 4 wins by knockout, 9 wins by submission, 6 first-round finishes. Coming off, what, 3-fight win streak? Why is he such a favorite? I can't wait to see what MMA Guru has to say about this one. 23-8 in his UFC career, 11 wins by knockout, 2 wins by submissions, 10 first-round finishes. Y'all know what I love to say. I'm taking the guy with the experience. Give me Calvin Kattar. I'm taking, I mean, that, I might, oh, they better hope I can't get out to Shreveport because I will go parlay that. That's absolutely insane. I feel like Calvin Kattar's winning this fight, and you're getting amazing odds on it. Next, we have number 7 ranked Jared Cannonier taking on Gregory Rodrigues. Gregory coming off a decision win back at, what, UFC 305? 304 against Duncan. It was a really good fight. Both these guys put on an absolute war. 10 wins by knockout, 3 wins by submission, 7 first-round finishes. I feel like he's pretty massive for the middleweight division, but he's taking on Jared Cannonier, talking about guys massive for divisions. This man can fight in middleweight. This man can fight in light heavyweight. He can fight wherever he wants to fight. 10 wins by knockout, 2 wins by submission, 7 first-round finishes. Coming off a loss to Chao Barala, where he challenged Chao Choi Chi Barajo, whatever it is. It was a good fight. It was solid. Cannonier came up short. He also came up short against Imavov, but he does have a win against Marvin Vettori. Something in my soul is telling me take Jared Cannonier with the dub here, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take Jared Cannonier with the dub. So that is our UFC Fight Night picks, predictions, and upsets. I hope y'all go in the comments, make your picks. Let me know what I got right. Let me know what I got wrong, and we will see y'all back for the next UFC video. Let me know any topics y'all want to hear about down in the comments.